Okay, so starting out for this makeup tutorial, I'm going in with Kopari Lip Love, and I'm just going to put that on my lips and moisturize them while I'm putting on the rest of my face. Then I'm moving on to Belif Aquabomb. This is probably my favorite moisturizer. It's a gel moisturizer, really lightweight, and soaks into the skin really nicely. So I'm putting that on, and then I'm going to go with Urban Decay's Quick Fix Primer Spray, and I'm spraying that. And then I'm also going to go in with Dr. Brandt's Pores No More Primer, and that's going to be filling in and blurring the skin, making that smooth look for the foundation to lay over. You're just going to keep, I like to use like smushing motion, just smushing it into the skin. Then I'm going to go into my foundation. My foundation I'm using is the Maybelline Matte in Poreless in shade 220. And I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to pounce that into the skin. Making sure that you're bringing it up into your hairline. And then I also like to take it around my jawline, and then a lot of times I will blend down my neck as well. So you're just going to keep blending and pouncing that into the skin and making sure that you're getting it all blended in and worked into your skin so that you're not going to have any of those harsh foundation lines or anything like that. And this is probably my favorite go-to foundation. Super cheap, you can get it at the drugstore or Target. And it looks amazing on the skin for the price. I believe you can get it for maybe, I know it's for sure under $10. So you can't beat that. Then I'm going to go in with Catrice's Camouflage, I believe it's called, their concealer. This is a little bit lighter than I would normally use. It's probably like a shade lighter than it should be. But I'm going to use this under my eyes to cover up the dark circles and also to highlight my face as well. So I'm just going to go back in with the Beauty Blender, and I'm going to gently pounce that into the skin. And like I said, it looks a little bright on the camera. I also have my ring light on as well. That's going to brighten up a lot and make a huge difference. But this is just a shade lighter than I would normally like it. But we're going to make it work. Once we put bronzer on, it will all blend in. Then once I get that all blended in, then I'm going to go in with, I think, NYX Smooth Skin Powder. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use that to set the concealer. And you want to be able to, when you're using the powder, you're going to be setting the concealer, and you're going to keep it from creasing. So you're going to put that anywhere you put the concealer, under your eyes. A lot of times I will put it on my eyelids as well, so it will help as like a base for when I go in with any kind of eyeshadow. And I also like to put it on my smile. I have really bad smile lines, so I like to put it on my smile lines to help keep that from creasing as well. So now I'm going to go in with a brush, and I'm just going to brush off any excess powder from me, like pouncing that in where the concealer was. And I'm just using that. Again, it's NYX Smooth Skin Powder. Extremely cheap powder, but I really, really like it. It does the job, does what it's supposed to do, and I want to say it's under $5, I believe, at the drugstore. I'm all for anything that is cheap and from the drugstore as long as it does a good job. Now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. This is a Wet n Wild brow pencil, and I really, really like this. This is, again, under $5. I want to say it's maybe $3 something. Again, I can leave most of the information that I can in the description box below. So I'm going to go in with the brow pencil, and I'm just going to, I like to follow my natural arch and natural shape of my brow. So I'm going to start normally underneath and just draw that out, and then I'll go up to the top and do the top of the brow, and then I like to fill in the rest. And again, to create your brow, you're just going to do feather-like strokes with your pencil. You're not going to go in heavy-handed or use your finger really. It's more about just flicking your wrist and doing feather strokes. And just remember that the more you put on, it's harder to take it away. But if you just go easy with it and keep going and adding more product as you go, you can build it up to the brow that you like. And they're never going to look exactly the same. They always say they are sisters but not twins. So, I mean, if you can get them to look exactly alike, then more power to you. Now I'm going to seal them with the Maybelline Brow Stylist Plumper Gel, I believe. It's got like a tint to it, and it's also got fibers in it, so it thickens your brows and it adds just a little more color. I don't know if they discontinued this or what, or made new packaging, but it's in a different bottle now, and I haven't tried the new bottle yet. So now I'm going in with Anastasia's bronzer. I want to say it's in the shade Amber. Again, I'll leave all this information down below. So now you're just going to, I don't really contour with it, I'm just going to warm up the face and add some definition and depth to the face. You're going to do it up in your hairline. And again, you're just warming up the face and adding some color to it and some warmth. And then I'm going to go into the blush MAC Warm Soul. And I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks, and then I like to blend it back into the bronzer and the hairline as well. And then I'm going to use this. This is from the drugstore as well. It's Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. And I'm going to add that to the tops of my cheekbones. This is an excellent drugstore highlighter. It's really, really natural, really smooth, as you saw when I swatched it. It's just a really smooth highlighter, but at the same time, it gives you just enough of that gleam and that shine that you want. And I'm just going to add a little bit on my Cupid's bow and down my nose. And now I'm going into the eyeshadow palette from Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. An oldie but a goodie. And I'm going to just throw that shade color into my crease using windshield wiper motions and also circular motions as well. Just defining the crease and giving the eye some definition and some shape. So I'm going in with that fluffy crease brush to do that, and then I'm going to take and change to a different brush, and I'm going to go into that darker shade, and I'm going to keep that and focus that on the outer V and slowly drag, once I've gotten the excess product off, slowly drag it into the crease as well, just to give it just some natural definition. Again, this is just like an everyday look that I would wear. And then I'm going to go back into that original color and just, again, blend it into my crease. And then I'm going to top the lid with that shimmery shade that I showed. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. And again, anything, when you're doing your eyes, you just got to remember, you just blend and make those colors blend together seamlessly to make a good look. Then I'm also going in with a nude eyeliner from Rimmel. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and get them ready to put some mascara on. And the mascara that I'm using is by Essence, I believe, and it's Lash Princess. Yeah, Essence Lash Princess. And I'm just going to work that through my lashes and get it to where I want them to be. And the trick, going back to the nude eyeliner, the trick with the nude eyeliner is when you do a nude as opposed to like a black or a brown, it's gonna open your eyes, make them more bright and more awake. So that's always a nice trick to have when you're a mom on the go and you want to look more awake than you really are. Now I'm going in with this dinky little NYX lip liner in the shade Natural, and I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to just fill in a little bit with them as well. NYX lip liners, they are like one of my favorites. Extremely cheap, and I just like the formula that they are. So again, I'm just going to fill that in, and then I'm going to go in with Tarte's H2O gloss. I really like this gloss. It's in the shade, I believe, Sundress. And I'm going to go and top my lips with that. Again, I highly recommend that gloss. And then I'm going to finish the look with some MAC Fix Plus spray, just to seal all that powder and seal the look. And this is the finished look, just a nice, natural, everyday look. Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.